everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Out of the Box. So today I want to show you how to post a sale invoice on Xero. Okay, so to post sale invoice on Xero, you go to business sections and then select invoices. And here you can raise a new invoice, raise a credit note, send statement to clients, or import new invoices onto Xero, or export invoice out from Xero. And how to raise a new invoice. So you can either click on here, new invoice, or if you want to create like an invoice from previous client, which means you already raised invoice to that client before and you just don't want to type everything or details again, you can copy and paste from the existing invoice. For example, you raise a new invoice for Boom FM. So you just click on that invoice and then click copy to that client again, and then click copy, and then it will keep all the details the same. What you have to change is the date, the reference, if you have any different reference, and the invoice number is automatically generated for you, so you don't have to change, or maybe you want to change by putting the project name, or for example, but if not, just keep it as is, and then change the detail here if you want to change anything, and then click approve. Or if you don't want to click approve, you can click save, or you can have an options as like save and submit for approval, or save as draft. So here is how you create the new invoice. So when you save that invoice as a draft, it will showing here. And if you save the invoice as awaiting approval, it also showing here. But if you click as approved and the client has not paid it, so it will showing in awaiting payment. And the all tabs here is showing like all the invoice that we have so far on Xero. So the next one is the new credit note. So you can also raise the credit note on this page. So you can raise a credit note to anyone. For example, I just randomly pick one of them here and then just put any details. I just maybe randomly pick an account code. So I click approve. So if this client, maybe side wholesale, if they have like an outstanding invoice, it will showing you like to allocate this credit note to that. Let me find the invoice that has outstanding amount so that I can, for example, like this one is outstanding. You can either add the credit note from here, so it will automatically apply the credit note you raised to this invoice. For example, if I raise like that, so it will pick up the whole outstanding amount. So you have to make sure you change whatever in here to what you want, and then click approve. And then you can see it still has $40.95. So if I go to, let me copy this client name so that I don't forget. Just want to show you example. So if I go back to the invoice template, and then I click add new credit note, and if I create invoice credit note for this client, for example, 100, and then I randomly pick whatever here, and then I click approve. It will pop up like an option for you to allocate that credit note to the outstanding invoice that we have in the account. So you can allocate to this invoice, for example, $40.95 or something like that, or so it only suggests you any outstanding invoice of that client. So you can allocate credit. Oh, sorry, because we have only credit balance is 120, 120. So maybe I adjust the amount here and I allocate credit. Okay, see here, so you can see amount credit to this invoice. And if you click that invoice, you will also see the credit note applied to it. So that's how credit note works. So let's go back and see the another option we have here is send statement. So send statement is like for you to send the either account activity or account outstanding of any client. For example, if you want to see outstanding invoice of this client, then you take it and then click print, and then it will generate a statement just showing the outstanding invoice that we have so far for this client. So let me show you how the looks is different between statement of the activity and the statement of outstanding. Okay, so here how it's different between statement of activity and statement of outstanding. So the first one here is statement of outstanding. So it only listing down the invoice that are outstanding. But if we download statement of activity, so it lists down all the invoice that we have so far for that client during the period we pick. So this one I select from January 2022 through September 2023. So it listing down all the invoice in that period only. Okay, the next one is about import and export. So import is like, as I mentioned, it is about to import all the invoice that we have offline, like on Excel, and we don't want to manually type on Xero, so we can import the whole list onto Xero by using the template so that Xero will understand your file and successfully import onto the invoice sections. And when you have the template or the file ready, you can click browse and then select the file that you want to select and then click import so that it will, when you import, it will show in the draft sections of the invoice here. And you can review and approve accordingly. And the export is so you can, for example, you search for a list of clients. Maybe you want to export maybe a base size. So you have the list and then you click export. So Xero will export only these clients as you type. So if you click export, so that is it about sell invoice. So if you like my video, please like and share my YouTube channel, and please drop your comments if you have any questions or if you have any suggestion about what you want to learn. So I will make the next video on that something you want to learn. So yep, that's it. Thank you and have a nice day.